चल हो जा शुरू।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
So have our senior executive editor for politics, Aishwarya Kapoor, joining us.
Yeah.
Aishwarya, take us through the list that we've accessed of the probables for this swearing in that will
Well,
take
at this
place.
point of time, one thing is for sure, whoever is coming out of 7LKM is a minister in Modi 3.0. We have the whole list, right from Rajnath Singh, Nitin Gadkari, Amit Shah, Nirmala Sitharaman, S. Jaishankar, Ashwini Vaishnav, Piyush Goyal, Mansukh Mandavia, Arjun Ram Meghwal, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Anna Malai, Suresh Gopi from Kerala, Manohar Lal Khattar, former Haryana CM. You have Sarbanand Sonowal, Kiran Rijiju from the northeast. You have Rao Indrajit Singh from Haryana. You have Jitendra Singh from Jammu and Kashmir. You have first-time member of Parliament Kamaljeet Sehrawat from Delhi. You have Raksha Khadse, G. Krishnan Reddy from Telangana, Hardeep Puri, Giriraj Singh, Nityanand Rai, Bandi Sanjay Kumar, Pankaj Chaudhary, B.L. Verma, Annapurna Devi, Ravneet Singh Bittu, who we just saw running from the Sagar Ratna at Ashoka Hotel and running to 7LKM because he chose to have the breakfast first. But then the call from the Prime Minister's office came and he was literally running on that circle. So from there you have Shobha Karandalaje from Karnataka, you have Harsh Malhotra from Delhi, you have Jitin Prasad, you have Bhagirath Chaudhary, you have C.R. Patil. C.R. Patil is a very, very important add-on. A man who's said to be very close to the Prime Minister himself is being inducted. You have Ajay Tamta from Uttarakhand, you have Dharmendra Pradhan, you have Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, you have Jyotiraditya Scindia. These are from the BJP and now from the alliance partners. You have Rama Mohan Naidu and Chandrasekhar Pemasamy. You have Lallan Singh, Ramnath Thakur, Jayant Chaudhary, Chirag Paswan, H.D. Kumaraswamy, Pratap Rao Jadhav, Jitin Ram Majhi, Chandraprakash Chaudhary, Ramdas Athavale, Anupriya Patel. I am still waiting for an NCP leader to either enter or exit from the Prime Minister's residence at 7LKM. Samiksha, so this is very important, but simultaneously these are the visuals which we are beaming right now from inside 7LKM, and the names which we are just taking, everyone is sitting right there. The Prime Minister is taking literally a class. He's dictating what he's expecting from Modi 3.0. And one message which is coming out is that the development work will continue. You see Ramdas Athavale, you see everyone, so very, yeah. Swesha.
Oh yes, absolutely, Aishwarya. And while that very important meeting is going on at 7LKM, let me also show you the pictures from Vijay Chowk right now, where I must tell you that the security arrangement is very, very tight and it was quite a task to get here. But quickly, as I request my camera person to just pan the visuals and show you what is happening here. Yes, for now, what looks like empty streets that lead to the Rashtrapati Bhavan. This is very tight security that is in place, and in a short while from now, we will start seeing the dignitaries enter and go through this very road to Rashtrapati Bhavan. Now, over 8,000 dignitaries who are expected to attend the swearing-in ceremony of Modi 3.0 as the NDA is all set to form the government, and along with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it will also be the union ministers who will take oath. Let's also understand that all that has been happening since the last 3 days, it was on Friday when Narendra Modi had met with President Murmu, and he had staked claim for the NDA to form the government. Now, as Republic first puts out the list of the union ministers who are also to be sworn in today, as we understand that there are 37 BJP leaders and 12 NDA leaders. So far, no name from the NCP, but that is the list that we have been able to access. Now, how exactly has this list been carved out? Because there has been a lot of say about, how the NDA allies would be able to get their fair share. Would they flex their muscles? What would happen? How is the BJP really going to function in Modi 3.0? And will this be a Modi who has always, been a go-getter, who has always, come out with what he wants to do? And how exactly will the NDA allies have a share? But so far, I can tell you that All is looking good. Preparations that have been on in full swing since the last so many days for this big swearing-in ceremony. As we understand that several world leaders who have also arrived on this big day to attend the swearing-in ceremony. In fact, I must tell you that as I was approaching Vijay Chowk, I saw some of those big carcades and heavy security that has been put in place in the national capital. And these are the streets that will lead to Rashtrapati Bhavan for 7:15 is the time that has been set for the swearing-in ceremony. As we understand, Bangladesh PM, Sri Lankan President, Nepal PM, Maldives President, all present here for the big swearing-in ceremony of Modi 3.0. In the meanwhile, Aishwarya, let's also tell our viewers what has been happening since this morning, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi, or I'd say Narendra Modi, who had begun his day by paying respects to Mahatma Gandhi, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and the fallen soldiers of our country. In fact, he was at the National War Memorial with senior BJP leader Rajnath Singh as they paid respects to our martyrs. Let's play out this report.
Ahead of the highly anticipated oath-taking ceremony, Prime Minister-elect Narendra Modi started his day paying homage to Mahatma Gandhi and Atal Bihari Vajpayee. After Rajghat and Atal Samadhi, his last stop was the National War Memorial. At 7:40 a.m., Modi arrived at the National War Memorial accompanied by BJP leader Rajnath Singh. These visuals describe the moment when the next Prime Minister of India paid tribute to the brave hearts, the martyred Jawans. Forces stationed at the War Memorial led the tribute, while the leaders stood firm, hands in salute. Folding his hands, Narendra Modi bowed down in respect to the fallen soldiers of India. He also signed the visitors' book at the memorial. With less than 12 hours to go, all eyes now on Modi's swearing in.
Our all-out focus on the swearing-in ceremony of Modi 3.0 that is set to take place this evening at 7:15 as we lead up to what is happening in these couple of hours. We are standing here at Vijay Chowk, and let me tell you that a very crucial meeting that is ongoing at 7 LKM, where Narendra Modi is putting out a message to all the union ministers, to all those who are to take the cabinet berths in this NDA government, to say that development is our focus and we have to serve the country with full integrity. Not just this, as Republic has been the only channel to be able to access that list of the 37 BJP leaders and the 12 NDA leaders who are all set to be a part of Modi's cabinet in the 3.0 government. Now, just to take you through those key names, as I'm also telling you that from the BJP, it is Rajnath Singh, Nitin Gadkari, Amit Shah, Nirmala Sitharaman, Ashwini Vaishnav, Piyush Goyal, Mansukh Mandavia, Arjun Meghwal, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Anam Malai, Suresh Gopi, Manohar Lal Khattar, Sarbananda Sonowal, Kiran Rijiju, and the others. Let me also tell you that from the NDA, we are trying to get you all the names. As we understand that H.D. Kumaraswamy, Chirag Paswan, Ramnath Thakur, Jayant Chaudhary, Lallan Singh have in all probability made it to Modi 3.0 cabinet. Now, these union ministers who will be sworn in today along with Narendra Modi this evening at the Rashtrapati Bhavan at 7:15 p.m. Hectic parleys that have been ongoing in the national capital all these days, right after the results that were announced on the 4th of June, when the Congress certainly landed with 99 seats, and while the NDA had scored much better, performed much better from what was really expected with regards to the exit polls, it was also the BJP that landed with 240 seats. Now, while they did did not have or were able to cross the halfway mark like the last time, but they certainly emerged as the single largest party, and their NDA allies who stood strong with them. And that show of strength that was visible the very next day when the NDA leaders did have a meeting with all the senior BJP leaders. Of course, all the eyeballs on Chandrababu Naidu and Nitish Kumar to whether they were pledging their full support, and that is exactly what happened. Now, we also saw what happened in the parliamentary meet, and those very resounding speeches that put out a message to the entire country of how the NDA stands strong, because the opposition really has been posing a lot of questions to whether this will be a stable NDA government for the next 5 years. Now, the opposition has been constantly sending feelers with respect to whether the allies are with the BJP and, some of the BJP leaders who are in touch with them. But all those claims that really fell flat on its face, because the Modi Government 3.0 and the NDA-led government, where all the primary leaders came out in full force, putting out to that message to the opposition that we stand strong. Now, today is when Narendra Modi would be sworn in for the third consecutive term in this government. And remember, this is a feat that is being achieved for the first time after what had happened last time in 1952, 57 and 62, when it was Jawaharlal Nehru. And this indeed being history once again that is being scripted by Narendra Modi, who will be sworn in at 7:15 p.m. this evening. We slip into a short commercial break. As I get you all the live pictures from Vijay Chowk, this is the road that leads up to Rashtrapati Bhavan, where we will be seeing a lot of carcades of world leaders, dignitaries, to the amount of 8,000 as we understand, make it for the swearing-in ceremony. We'll keep you ahead. Do stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.